I tried to put in the tutorial-y kind of stuff and just introduction story kind of stuff. Also some combat and what was that, first 3 weapons. You do get a couple more, and there's upgrades to make things faster and better and cooler and whatever. All in all, this is, I would say this is Metroid in VR. You're going back and forth exploring and upgrading your weapons so you can go into new areas and do new things. There's cool sci-fi alien creatures, and there's really only a couple of downsides. And, I guess it's sort of debatable. One of the things with these games is as you traverse back and forth, you have 2 choices. Either all the enemies you kill are gone forever, or it seems the other only option game developers ever do is that certain areas will always repopulate those enemies. And Genotype has gone with that one. So that gets obnoxious, because you go through certain rooms and you just know every time you walk through that room, such and such enemies are going to come at you and you're going to have to kill them again and again and again. When really, you just want to get to your damn destination. And I think that's a little silly, that there should be an endless supply of enemies for one particular room here and here and here and whatever. You've killed them, they're dead, let it go. So I don't like that, but minimal annoyance. Other than that, there was only one glitch that I encountered where a certain room I went through, which was one of those rooms where enemies would populate, the doors would lock, and they wouldn't unlock except for one door. And the one door that unlocked was never really the door I wanted to go through. So I had to go out the wrong door, come back in the room, and then all the other doors would unlock. But of course, if you go too far away and then come back, the enemies will repopulate and you're right back at square one. So you just open the door, you step through, you come back, and the doors then open and allow you to go through the way you want to go through. I don't remember if that room had a name or anything, but that was the only real glitch I encountered. So it's a very well-made game. It's very fun. There are a decently diverse amount of enemies that attack you in creative and fun ways, and I think the weapons very creative. I ever since Oddworld, Stranger's Wrath, I think that was the first game I ever played that had living weapons, and I've seen that now in Genotype, and there's some other game coming out here soon, or maybe already out, that has a weird sort of name to it, but they had that same feature. And it's always fun because it gives you this creative thing, like right here on your arm or hand or your gun or whatever, to kind of see and enjoy that little animations and stuff like that. So it's kind of cool, and I did like their canister reload. That's fun. It can be a little tricky to swap canisters mid-battle or change your weapons mid-battle, because you're trying to do, at least I'm playing on Quest 3, and so you're trying to move with your left thumbstick while also reaching, grabbing, pulling on the string, and still steering yourself and still looking the way you want to go, but also kind of peripherally looking at what you're doing to make sure you're pulling your string in the right amount of notches to change your weapon where it's supposed to be. It's an interesting weapon changing mechanic, I guess. Probably wouldn't have been one I'd gone with, because I'd have wanted something more easily adjustable during combat, but it's good. It works, and the enemies being what they are, usually you have a little bit of room to run. Primary fighting for me, though, was really the grabby one. I just grabbed. Once I learned how much stronger and effective that was, I just ran around and grabbed, and killed everybody that way pretty much, till I got to some bigger enemies, or bigger groups, and then found some of the later weapons would be far more effective in just decimating large groups. Excellent game, though, overall, and I highly recommend it. Okay? Enjoy. Bye-bye.
I just want to remind you that I'm not a field person, okay? I was only supposed to write manuals.
You don't say. Welcome to Antarctica, things change. Next week I expect you to do these short trips by yourself.
What? You mean alone?
You gotta learn to get comfortable on your own.
Some of us like people, Dan, and that's a good thing.
Alright, I think this is it. I can't see shit in this weather. Out you go. What's that fancy degree worth if you can't work the buttons up? Just pull the restart lever and let's go!
Sure. Who needs proper training? This is not at all irresponsible. This doesn't look like the other masts. Are you sure this is ours?
Pull the lever so we can get out of here, will ya?
Nothing's happening! Dan! Wait!
Get back inside! Right now!
I'm on my way! Wait for me! Oh, you were gonna leave me!
Close the door! That wasn't our sensor!
I told you! Call Manny and give him our coordinates.
I've got everything under control. I just lost my way for a second, okay? This is the right way. I don't get paid enough to deal with this kind of...
Dan, are you okay? What happened? Dan! Oh no. No. What is this place? Help! Anyone? Please let this be a radio.
We call it the exoscope.
Who are you?
No time for introductions. We need to make sure you don't end up like your colleague. You must be able to defend yourself. Go to the auditorium across the hall. I'll open the door.
Defend myself? Against what? Hello?
You see those gloves? They're a prototype of the grade, an organic 3D... Alright, there's a ripcord attached to your dominant hand. It lights up when you approach it with the other glove. Pull the...
Whoa! Is that thing alive?
Its cells are alive, but it has no brain. Now, try hitting the targets on the stage. Pull the trigger with your dominant hand. Nice shot. All hand creatures have a secondary function. The secondary function of this creature is a grenade. Try hitting the target with your grenade. Bullseye. You can dissolve your current hand creature by pulling the ripcord and releasing it near the glove. Try it out. Now you can defend yourself. Move on to the lobby. There's access from the outside.
I can't do this alone. You gotta come and help me.
I can't. And you wouldn't believe me if I told you why.
What do you mean? Hello?
Are you okay?
I'm absolutely nowhere close to being okay.
I can help you feel better. I mean physically, after your fall. Your gloves come with an inventory. Open it, please.
Thanks.
Alright, before you go any further, you better familiarize yourself with the map. It's built into the display of your helmet. We found a fossil in the ice. From its DNA, we recreated hundreds of species of flora and fauna, but the ecosystem took over. Those who didn't die from the creatures died from the airborne poison.
Poison? Will it affect me?
It's already in your bloodstream. The spores will reach your brain within a day and you'll die. But I've got a trick up my sleeve.
Oh, great! A trick! I can't do this alone. I need a radio.
We have an emergency radio, but I can't get to it. Sorry, I have to...
Hello?
Brace yourself before you open that door.
Wait, why? What was that?
A greeting from an ecosystem that's gonna flood the planet. Good. You've extracted the creature's genomass. You can use that to craft utility items. And to do that, you'll need a terminal. There's one in the registration office up ahead. Hang on, be right back.
Wait. Brilliant. Just brilliant.
You're handling it like a champ. I can see you through the security cameras.
Any chance of you lending a physical hand soon?
Unfortunately, I am stuck at the dig site, and let's just say the atmosphere here is dense.
Convenient. I'm coming to you then. I need that emergency radio.
I'll open the door for you. This is a check-in console. You don't want to miss these. The registration office is locked with a code. It should be in the janitorial office on the first floor.
What's this thing?
We call them wallets. It was management's way of rewarding us for our work. Stick it in your glove. You can use the tokens to upgrade your gloves at a terminal.
What did I just pick up?
A blueprint. The new creature seems to be a so-called grubber, printed by...
Ew. And who is this wonderful slime? It works.
Presto!
What's in this?
It's a genomass capsule, slotted in the utility socket of your glove. You can use genomass to craft utility items at a terminal.
Is this some kind of storage device?
Oh, it might be one of Carlos's logs. Stick it in your utility socket to transfer the content to your grade.
Surprise, assholes! Bet you didn't expect old Carlos Zorrilla to be alive. I'm taking my supplies into my office and locking the... Surprise! This is your friend Carlos with an automated recording. So, you want to steal my stuff, do you? Well, come and get me.
Oh no, Carlos booby-trapped this whole place.
Here they come.
Use the grubber, yank those bastards.
Any more coming?
I'm afraid so. Keep that grubber ready. That's it. I don't see any more.
I thought I was done for.
You did good.
All right, I'm in the office.
I'm sorry about the trap. People do strange things once the poison reaches their brains. I don't remember much anymore.
I found the code. It's 8822.
Great job. Now, get into the registration office and use the terminal.
I should have the code for this lock, right?
Correct. Punch in the code you found in the janitor's office. You remember it, right?
Of course. 8822.
That's a terminal. Use it to upgrade hand creatures, craft utility items, and improve your grade gloves.
How user-friendly is this thing?
Follow the instructions and you'll be a pro in no time. Try using your genomass to craft an item.
What am I looking at?
It's a recipe you can craft using the terminals. I think you're ready to venture deeper into the facility. I've opened the doors for you.
Aren't we working on getting out?
I'm afraid you have to get to my location at the dig site to use the emergency radio.
All right.
Careful in here, there's a steam disinfection cycle running. That's a recipe for a mini rocket. Plug it into the utility slot and you should be able to print mini rockets using the terminals. Welcome to the main hall of the lobby.
This place is huge. What exactly did you do here?
Never mind that. See that door to your left with a big N over it? That leads outside.
Oh?
but it's locked.
Oh.
There's a security room in the south wing. You should be able to override the locks from there. But you'll need a biopass to get access to it.
You guys tried to grow in here?
It's the ecosystem. It had perfect conditions to take over here.
Where do I go now?
The biopass you need should be in an office behind one of these doors. There should be a biopass here, somewhere.
This was an office once. I think I see...
Great. Stick it in your glove.
Aggression pheromones detected. Lockdown initiated.
Oh shit.
Lockdown lifted.
Are you alright? They must have known you were coming.
Get me out of here right now.
You got the biopass. You'll have to make your way to the security room.
You'll come in handy.
It's a Tubelink. The TubeNet transports...
Very funny. It's not opening.
The TubeNet must have been deactivated during the facility lockdown. Tubelinks have to be activated at both ends to work. Once you encounter another Tubelink, we can establish a connection and you can quickly travel between departments. For now, you've got to head outside and make your way by foot.
Who designed this place? All right, freezing to death it is.